If you have a far-reaching goal or a big idea, it's good to first think about where you can test out that idea on a much smaller scale first. That's something I had learned from building a career as a magician and a keynote speaker. Come with me to Colorado, let me show you what I mean. So when I was in college, I was an RA, and I had to put on monthly activities for the residents. And guess what? Of course, I put on a magic show. And turns out it wasn't bad. The reaction was pretty good. And that was my first test to know that, hey, this might turn into something. And man, I wish I still have footage from the show, because I remember a trick just now that was from that show 20 years ago that I haven't done for well 20 years. I remember just taking any random business card from the school office. Obviously, I didn't have any business card, I was just a college student. And I remember taking that person's card and just started tearing it down the middle. Right, just kept tearing it, okay? Keep tearing it, and obviously that person wasn't very pleased when I torn his card into two separate pieces like that. Only for me to put the pieces in my hand, and I go like that, and I remember sticking those two torn pieces of business card back together again. But he still wasn't very happy because obviously the card is now completely unusable, it's completely creased up like that. So I took his card and gave a little iron like that to flatten out those creases, so that way he could use his card again. And then for the next 10 years, I spent my time as a touring magician at the university market, doing my own one-man show. I started putting in like 5 minutes of inspirational messages, and then become 10 minutes and 15 minutes. And after testing it out for 5 years or so, that's when I discovered that, yep, it's gonna work. So I made a full transition from being a magician to now being a keynote speaker who uses magic to inspire. If you're wondering, Nash, do you really have to fly all the way to Colorado to tell me all of that? Well, I just finished a keynote here for a conference, and here's what happened.